Hey, there he is. What's up, Manny? Good to see you. How's it going, everyone? I'm throwing stuff. So... we are coming down to the wire on a lot of stuff. LoreRim 4.0 is coming out hopefully this weekend. Hopefully nothing weird, unexpected happens. I didn't like your gift card. Well, I don't know why, but I appreciate the thought, Deadlines. Check this out. Okay, hopefully, maybe I should actually just take off the cover of this first. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it on stream. Let me move my mic a little bit. I gotta show you guys something before we get into Skyrim stuff. There we go. Let's see that. No, you can't. 1 second. Is my... Alright, look at that. Look at that. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon Collector's Edition. Hey! Yeah. And they sent like a bunch of stuff. So, shout out to Awaken Realms, because Tainted Grail, I get early access, but it's NDA. But it's coming out in a week. It's coming out on the 23rd. So, if you want to get it cheaper... Yo, man, what the... Wait, hold up. With the 50 gifted, holy shit. Yo, thank you so much. And congrats to Chase, Gabriel, J. Rice, Testro, Sodom Gaming. It's moving too fast. I can't read that fast. Sweet Lies, Stabo, Winter, Christian, Zach, True Blaze, Tormentor, Broken, Ethan, Adam, Richard, Virus, Oblivion Remastered as Game of the Year, Wyatt, Daniel, Thiago. Yo, thank you so much, Manny. It's always good to see you. Synth Pitlord, Pelzy. Wow, Manny, thanks for spamming the chat. Look what you did. Holy shit, though. Well, I was gonna say, you're gonna be able to get Tainted Grail probably cheaper on Instant Gaming, so check out Tainted Grail. This is a really sick game. I can't wait to stream it. It's like, I mean, you can see kind of in the preview trailer here. It's basically like a, Scrolls-like. It's like if Dark Souls and Oblivion had a baby. It's a really sick game. I can't stream Tainted Grail early. The visuals are insane. But yeah, it's like a dark fantasy Scrolls-like. Has first and third person, has poise mechanics, parry, dodging, has magic, alchemy, sneaking, lockpicking. I mean, it's literally a Scrolls-like, but also Souls-like. It's fun. It's like genuinely fun. So I'm really hyped for this early thoughts video. Well, I'm gonna have a review that I post. So on the 23rd, I'm gonna have a review that comes out. How much for it? I don't know how much it's gonna retail for, because I think when I got the original, I played the demo. It took me about 11 hours to do it. Brand new on Steam right now is $44.99. for the regular version, $54.99 for the supporter pack. So I mean, but on it, it's worth it. But like, you might be able to get it cheaper on instant gaming. So just, you know, keep instant gaming in mind. Hey, what's up, Kaiser? Jubi brat. Kiss, brother. How's it compare? It's not as difficult as a Souls-like. It's more. The difficulty. Some parts of it were kind of hard, but like it wasn't too difficult. But check this out. Tainted Grail also sent like a metal poster thing. I don't want to take this other thing out because it's going to be hard to show. But there's like a big ass statue in here. There's a big ass statue they sent. Just sick. There's like this little. God, I hate how the auto thing. There's like this little. It's like a journal, but it has artwork in it. And then they also sent like another like concept art book. They sent this from Poland, by the way. They shipped this from Poland, so shout out to the entire country of Poland. They sent a Tainted Grail coin, a metal coin from the in-game, and then like a metal magnet with some like demon thing on it. So yeah. Oh, and they sent a gigantic mouse and keyboard pad. I feel like this should be part of my review, like at the end of the review. Also do like an official unboxing of this, because I've kept everything pretty much intact. Polish are good at making games. I'm gonna move to Poland, and I'm gonna make Polish mod lists. Yeah, this is sick. The artwork on it is crazy. It's super good quality. What did you get? Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon Collector's Edition. I mean, like, no developer has done anything like this before. So it's like, it's just really cool. I don't know. I'm just super excited for Tainted Grail. I'm excited for 4.0. I'm excited for a lot of stuff. You guys want to talk about like roadmap stuff for the bungalow? What noise? Oh, what's going on outside? Can you still buy the collector's edition? I'm not sure. Maybe. Okay, so possibly kick. Yeah, possibly kick. We will see. All right, so I'm gonna go more into depth about this in like an actual post on the channel, but so for Ghoulified, what Ghoulified said is he bought a Steam Deck, and so he's gonna try to make his Speed Tweaks modless work on Steam Deck and also be more controller friendly. So that's gonna be sick. A Steam Deck compatible 3BF Tweaks mod list. And he's also waiting on Ghoul Smasher to finish the Anniversary Edition patch for 3BF Tweaks so that he can remake Ghoulified Reality to have AE content. And Kolakoi, the author of Kolakoi's Skyrim Vanilla Plus, is just working on 2.1. 2.0 just dropped, and he basically had to redo it for NGVO 6.0, and just is working on keeping that up to date and working on that stuff. LoreRim, I mean, you guys already know LoreRim 4.0 is coming out in a few days. 4.1 is going to have Vigilant. 4.2, I mean, if you guys saw, like, you guys might have, but like, I'm working on a revoice with Anna. So, okay, this is cringy, but just wait for a second before you judge.
What do we have here?
And this wasn't with my new mic.
A new pet for my realm.
All right, kind of cringy, right? But
what do we have here? A new pet for my realm.
so, with some effects added, it's actually going to be pretty good. Yeah, so the plan is to rewrite Vanilla, J Serpa's Quest expansion, the Great Call of Nocturnal, and Vigilant Molag Bal. The whole thing is going to be a Molag Bal voice unification project to make it Molag Bal have a consistent voice between vanilla and all those quest mods. That way, you're not gonna revoice. Yeah, it's a revoice. So yeah. Hey, stay safe, Miri. Have a good night. So yeah, it'll be just a revoice of Molag Bal. And let me see if I got the other line, because I know some of you might not have heard the other one. This is a joke one, but
You again, what a surprise. We meet again, my friend.
yeah, okay, that should definitely go in. Imagine Molag Bal just randomly starts talking like that. I might not have it here. I don't know. I'd have to scroll back somewhere. You like that one? Imagine you go into the thing. You go into the room and it's like,
Weak, he is weak, you are strong. Crush him.
what's up, Absolute? But no, the whole goal is to make Molag Bal just sound consistent. Because, he has when you add mods, he has 4 different voices. So 4.1 is going to have Vigilant, and hopefully the voice rework, and maybe the museum as well. But we'll see, because 4.0 to 4.1 is not going to be safe. If you guys want a fully safe experience with Vigilant, I guess you can just wait. No one's going to force you to update on the 18th. Other projects. My main focus after dropping 4.0, I have so many things I want to do. Because now that it's getting serious with doing this as a full-time thing, I want to make lore out. So lore out, I want to have released before the Fallout TV show 2nd season. That's going to be my number 1 focus. I might, if it gets Mod Organizer 2 support, I might, it's going to be a Fallout 4 list. I might make a small Oblivion Remastered list. Next Fallout season is in December. Premieres in December of this year, which is way sooner than I thought it was going to be. I thought it wasn't going to be until like February, March next year. So yeah. After 4.1, do you feel like your LoreRim version is complete? I mean, new mods always come out, but in a nutshell, yeah. So Lore Oblivion is a potential thing. If Oblivion Remaster doesn't get official MO2 support, then maybe we'll see. I might just do Sky Oblivion. Life in the Woods is cool. It's a good list. Beverly Hills Brat voice. You fucking bitch. Why are you coming in here? I'm gonna kill you if you don't kill Lograf. Like that. Hey, what's up, Crimson? EU5? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I like Crusader Kings 2 and EU4. I mean, CK3 is alright, but I'm not a huge fan of. This is gonna sound crazy to some people. I kind of preferred Hoi 3 over Hoi 4, and I definitely didn't like Victoria 3. And I didn't like Stellaris that much either. And I don't know, Paradox. And then the EU5 looks like it's gonna have all the things I don't like about Victoria 3 in it. CK3 becomes too easy too fast. Not just that, but CK3 just doesn't have any flavor. You know? CK3, the difference between CK2 and CK3 is CK2, it's like you go to some hole-in-the-wall taco truck and they're the best tacos you've ever had in your entire life. And then the next day, you go to CK3, which is like a fancy-ass dine-in restaurant with all this stuff, and they give you like this crazy cool like a platter of tacos, and it looks really delicious, and you take a bite and it's bland as hell. I mean, that's to me the difference between CK2 and CK3. And I'd rather have the hole-in-the-wall taco place. So when I see my brothers play CK, I understand absolutely nothing. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, Crusader Kings 3, and like, also, I don't know why Paradox, you know what Paradox really needs to focus on? They need to focus on making their games easy to transition from one to another to do mega campaigns, because mega campaigns were a lot more viable a few years back when some of these new, especially when EU4 had those fucked up state mechanics where like it was really tough to blob. You could do a mega campaign CK2 to EU4 to Victoria 2, and it'd be a lot of fun. But now it's like there's no challenge. You can just take over everything very easily in CK3, and then EU4 rolls around and you just take over everything very easily again, and you just have nothing to do. So I don't know. There's really no challenge. Even EU4, once they added the estate mechanics that they have now, where you just get free mana every month, it's not really challenging anymore. I don't know. So I don't know. I just see them streamlining a lot of stuff. Anyway, this is so like unrelated to this, what I was gonna talk about in the stream. Don't do dial. Yeah, I don't plan on doing it. I don't think this mod even really works with ENB and Lux, so it's buggy. Why is it buggy? Because E and B already kind of does this. It doesn't work even with place lights. Maybe I'll track it and maybe it'll get updated. Maybe it's one of those mods that we just let cook. Has dirty records. You go into the palace in Markarth, the room uses vanilla records. I'm not sure what you mean. Let's learn. This is a stream about learning, so let's take a look at what's inside of Dial. I wanted to add the new Forge Master mod. This is the same record. No. Okay, so we're going to do a Requiem consistency patch with the Forge Master mod. So you can see these three records here are conflicting. So I'm just going to copy Requiem's version. Forge Master Requiem patch. So let me just copy Requiem's records and Requiem for the Indifference records. So that makes it easier to see what record is being changed. And look, if you right click and go to hide no conflict and empty rows, I mean, you can see here, it's just this worn armor. Because this is a visual replacer. Look at that, and then the record turned green. See that? Worn armor, green. Worn armor, green. I guess it also wants to change the texture lighting, sure. Really, patching is about thinking about what mods you're adding, what they're doing, and then seeing what the records are saying. Because let's say Requiem, modifies the Forge Master stats, and let's say for some reason this mod decided to also change the Forge Master's level. I probably want Requiem's level. The only thing I care about the Forge Master thing is what it looks like. That's why I copy the worn armor record. You go into the palace in Markarth, the room is vanilla record, so any modded stuff needs to be reconciled via CK, like debris. Oh, so it adds debris and stuff? Oh, it needs patches for a bunch of interior mods, I guess, too. I'm tempted to see what's in here. But I mean, it's a 1.0 release, so. It's 3 a.m. here in Eastern Europe and I can't sleep. Kind of comforting to occasionally catch your streams live after a nightmare or something. Oh, shit. What was the nightmare about? Assalamu alaikum, Denny. Can't find any screenshots because I use a lot of the beta tests. I mean, a beta test, I wouldn't judge it based off of that. I mean, like, and, there's a lot of mod authors who just don't forget to clean their plugin, but it usually just takes a second. I kind of cringe whenever I see a mod with posting removed. Oh, like people can't post on it? Yeah. I mean, posting is one thing, but if you can't post nor put bug reports, then I tend to stay away from those sort of mods. Unless it's like something that's been out for a long time. Then, yeah, 4.0 to 4.1 won't be safe. Yeah, I'm just using the visual replacer. Just the visual replacer. I don't want any extra stats. I mean, from what I can tell... So from what I can tell, the mod that doesn't have dirty records. The only thing it's doing is putting activators. Good for pairs. No. Yeah, the only thing I see, it shouldn't be doing anything like that. The only thing it's doing is adding activators. I don't see it. So I don't think that's a bug. The mod. Or it got fixed. So. No. Looks good. I just checked a bunch of records. I don't see anything. I mean, compare. Check conflicts. Yep. Doesn't have any. If it was moving vanilla stuff around, it would have some ITMs here. You guys want to see a really useful script that you should always do? Highlight all of your plugins, go to apply script, and you type undelete. And you should do undelete and disable references. This is like a very quick and dirty way to make sure nothing is deleted. And this right here, just doing this every now and then, because you never know when you can add something that's fucked up, will make your list more stable. I showed this on the download setup. Yeah, it's insanely useful. Insanely useful thing. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, look at that! Stuff was deleted. What mod was deleting it? Sudo load doors for capital Whiterun expansion. You never know when something can rely on a record. So never believe anyone who ever says it's okay to delete records. There's no reason at all that any records should ever be deleted. You can disable records, but you should never, ever delete them. And anyone who says otherwise, I don't know. I had one person, mod list author, I won't say who, literally crashed out because he wanted to defend deleted records. I'm like, dude, just no. Hey, well, I appreciate you, Semper. Oh, this is gonna be sick. Molten Forge Master. I kind of want to just teleport to the Forge Master just to see this in action. I also want to check out the Hanging Moss. Some other stuff. Yeah, let's launch up. That's why using xEdit yourself to look at every plugin is important. Yeah, I mean, you never know what you're adding. You never know what you're adding when it comes to mods. So, let's see. Skyrim Forge Master. So he is in the Ethereum Forge. Yeah. Oh yeah, the location is Befalth. It's Castlevania Forge Master. A new quest mod came out. have it saved. Oh, and you guys said you wanted Nazim to be in Tundra Homestead, right? Oh yeah, this one. This one looks cool. This one looks interesting. Although it doesn't have a Lux patch yet. Renicles. Look. It's not... There we go. Renicles posted a new quest mod called Miasma. Miasma is a medium-sized quest that will take you through the ashlands of Solstheim as you assist a member of Argonia's Zilul in taking down a rogue Telvanni wizard. Spoiler alert, the rogue Telvanni wizard is Zelzaz. Could you imagine? Could you imagine a quest mod dedicated to killing Zelzaz? The quest features several new locations, a temporary companion, and plenty of spells and equipment. Yeah, this is sick. See, this is lore friendly. Argonians trying to kill the Telvanni. That's sick. Oh, and apparently adds new spells. I don't really want to patch spells yet. Maybe this will be a 4.1 thing. Maybe there will be a Lux patch by then. Miasmic Spray. Nova's Destruction spell. Oh, that's interesting. 5 points of damage and 1 damage per second for 5 seconds. I kind of like that. So it does like a burst damage and then a slight dot. That's pretty unique. Usually you see one or the other, but not both. It even adds a dragon shout. Miasmic Breath. Conjure Miasmic Thrall. This looks sick. Oh! This person wants voice acting. Hey, maybe I'll volunteer. I can do an Argonian voice, kind of. You just gotta be like... I just gotta go smoke like a cigar or something first. Greetings, brother. Or something like that, right? You speak to Egg Brothers. Maybe a little raspier. Here I'm in Katana's mod. I can't lie, I can't stand my own voice. Main menu background shaking. That was a perfect Argonian voice. No, Argonian voice would be like... Well, it kind of depends. Because, okay, so in Oblivion and Morrowind, Khajiit and Argonian were basically the same voice. Actually, not really. Argonians were still unique. Kind of. A Fallout Ghoul? A Fallout Ghoul is basically the same voice as Morrowind Dunmer. Hey, what are you doing, Smoothskin? These damn Smoothskins giving no respect to ghouls.
Nazim has been reassuring people about his...
That's more like a ghoul voice. $200 years of SIGs? Hell yeah. Always weird to hear your own voice when it's not coming out of your own mouth. No, even when I have a hard time listening to my old videos. LoreRim level graphics for New Vegas. That'd be sick. A ghoul from Beverly Hills. You fucking bitch! You won't believe what Jessica said. I asked for my cappuccino with skim milk. I'm not trying to get fat. Valley Ghoul. Why could I see that in a Fallout game? That would be something in New Vegas. That would be some shit you would find in New Vegas, because New Vegas had goofy characters like that. All right, let's see the Forge Master. He might not even pop out. He might not even pop out until the quest, to be honest. Can I activate? Oh, he does have a... Okay, he has a ref ID. Uh-oh. Enable move to player. Make sure I'm in God mode. Holy shit! That's fucking terrifying. But I think that looks way better than just like a random, I don't even know it. Can't kill him? Oh hey, he's reflecting his damage off me. So I can just sit here. Wait. So if I take off my clothes... Oh, he like basically kills himself. Look. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Yay! Team is on. Oh yeah, I was probably supposed to There's more Steam. Hey, Jagger, thank you so much for the membership. Hey, appreciate you. It's the valves. Man, it's been so... Oh, yeah. It's been so long since I've done this. But I don't know if you can even do this if you don't have the quest started. So, I might not be able to use the Ethereum Forge. There needs to be a good lava replacer option. I don't know if there's more than 2 valves. I think it's just the 2. I don't think you can do this if you don't have the quest started. I don't think I've ever been down here. Hey, Simar, thank you so much for the membership. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is there even any lava replacer mods out there? I don't know if there's mods that really replace the lava to something like way better. Was it better? Not many locations with lava. Well, yeah, but like you'll see authors all the time post the most random little replacers. Like somebody finds an item that only exists in one specific spot in the game, and it's like the tiniest little object, and they'll be like, "Oh, gotta replace this random ass like dagger that you'll see once and has bad stats." Okay, I want to see what the ivy looks like. There's literally mods that turn barrels 90 degrees. Yeah, exactly. PS boss. He's gonna add like nudity, like subliminally hidden inside the lava. Okay, so Rally recently released. Say that 10 times fast. Rally recently released. Or no, it wasn't Rally, it was Sky King, I think. New Hanging Moss. Bro, what do you want? I will.
You're as good as dead.
So anyway.
Damn sure.
Does that mean I can't get any more letters ever again?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, by the way, look, guys. So, I finally figured out how to make bodies movable in LoreRim. Because apparently, Requiem and XPMSE or whatever don't play nicely together. So you can now, once again...
Oh, what happened? I've got my eyes on you, Sneak. You won't find it so easy to plunge a dagger into my back.
I wonder what happened. Oh, that actually looks good as fuck. Okay. That actually looks really good. That is actually the best hanging moss I've seen so far. Dang. I mean, Rallies was the I'll show you guys the difference. Not to hate on Rally by any means. Rally makes amazing mods, but Rallies up until now was the best alternative. And I mean, it looks good, but I prefer the look of Sky Kings. That's vanilla. Sky Kings is more vanilla-like, but like just not as dense, which I like. I don't know. I think that's the good way to go about it. I do kind of wish it was a little bit more saturated. Because moss isn't necessarily this dry. So I wish it was this, but like just a hair more saturated.
Huh?
You like the lushness of Rallies? I don't know. I like that one. That kind of moss is pretty desaturated, IRL. Well, so the moss that grows from trees is actually like a parasitic type of moss. So if you're talking about that moss, which I don't know if that's even moss. I think it's something else. But I know what you're talking about, and it looks just like that, except longer strands than they grow from trees. But it's actually a parasite. But like moss, at least all the moss that I've seen is more green. Like most of the moss that I've seen in my life, to be honest, is like almost like broccoli. It's almost like broccoli. Like the top of broccoli. In northern climates. I mean, here, we're about to figure this out. Sweden moss. Let's see what Sweden's moss looks like. Is ready? See, I told you. This is what I mean by this. That's what I mean by the top of broccoli. That's all the moss that I've seen. What about hanging moss? So this sort of moss is what you see a lot in Florida, which is it's like a parasite. But in colder climates, you usually look more like this. Like you go to Oregon, Washington, and it was more like this. I've never seen one that white before. Usually it's more like beige. Like that color. I don't know. But I mean, let's see. Oregon moss. See? Yeah, this is the sort of moss that I'm used to. Spanish moss is invasive. It was brought here. Shout out to the Spanish for invading with moss. Morthal is basically Skyrim's Florida. I think Morthal's a little too cold. Moss variety depending on area. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Does the Requiem requirement for eating food go away? Does switch to blood? That's not a Requiem requirement. That's a survival mode, and I think it goes away. They used to think Spanish moss looked good. That's messed up. Man, one thing I don't miss is having to pressure wash my driveway every 5 seconds. Or your roof. Because this shit would get all over your roof and driveway. That was like the most annoying thing. It's like impossible to get rid of. How many Ordinator perks? Well, okay, so going down I can talk about the different changes. Music jump scare. Okay, so smithing, right? Smithing, some of this is Ordinator and some of this is custom stuff, right? So like, this idea was from 3BF Tweaks to link the crafting skills to be able to, like, so you don't have to go from Dwarven to Orcish. You can go from Dwarven to Orcish or to Elven. I think this system is way better. You just crisscross. And also you get perks from reading books. Craftsmanship, the second tier, that's a custom thing, it's not an Ordinator thing, gives weapons unique properties. Tailoring is also a custom perk. It just makes it so you can craft clothes and stuff. Smithing specialization is an Ordinator perk. You can pick a type of weapon or armor, and it'll just be 10% better. And then Iron Lore, also Ordinator. You can pick a specialized armor type. Your attacks ignore 15% of armor rating of enemies wearing that type. If you specialize in a weapon type, you take 10% less damage from weapons of the chosen type. Pretty cool. What's up, Tedmeister? Heavy armor. Basically, all of these middle perks are Ordinator. Actually, these ones. So no fall damage when wearing heavy armor, Ordinator perk. Trained to deflect incoming attacks when wearing heavy armor. When you get attacked, you gain 15 points of armor rating for 10 seconds, and it stacks. When wearing heavy armor, you take 30% less attack from power attacks. When struck by a power attack or power bash, your attacks deal 50% more damage to the attacker for 5 seconds if wearing all heavy armor. So, that's a very good perk for heavy armor. What influences the upgrade amount? Your smithing skill, plus if you have perks. Will 4 be another list? It'll be the same list. Blocking. So Weapon Master is a custom thing. So a lot of people get confused by this, and I don't know how else to really change it. And I kind of want to add another perk to Weapon Master, but basically Weapon Master, it's meant so you don't take one-handed and two-handed. You just take Weapon Master and you do more damage with one-handed and two-handed. So you don't get as many things, but it allows for more versatility because you don't have to spend a lot of perks into these trees, right? So it also gives it power attack, stamina, and reduction and armor penetration. Shield's best friend is a custom thing. More bash damage, more block damage, and less poise damage when you have a short sword. Now I need to change, I need to add the timed block mechanic to one of these. So I don't know where I'm gonna add it though. I might add it like at 25, maybe? I don't know. Experience blocking. Experience blocking already does so much that recovers stamina. I always get experience blocking, it's so good. .4 is the 18th. What about before Shield Strike you learn to block with good timing? I think I'm just going to put it in Powerful Bashes. I think I'm going to rename Powerful Bashes, and then I'm also going to call it something to do with time block. So, any chance to make SimonRim plus graphic kind of mod lists? Just play CSVP, NGBO with, or I guess it's not SimonRim, it's fully, it has some NRM. But no, there's so many SimonRim plus graphics lists. I don't know what I would do with it, you know? And I'm just not that big of a fan of it, so I can't really put my like heart into something that I don't ultimately want to play myself, you know? Because you think I'm some sort of goody two shoes, super Wholehearted? Hell no. I make LoreRim good because I want to I want to play LoreRim. I want to play a good version of LoreRim for myself. Whether you guys like it or not, I don't care. But it just happens to be that a lot of you guys have a really good taste. So, but like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get bored of Requiem and I'll want to do something like Simon Rim. I don't I have a hard time engaging with vanilla plus, you know, because I don't find vanilla to be fun in the first place. So more vanilla, it just doesn't really interest me. People who like vanilla and like the vanilla style, I mean, more power to you. I mean, just take a look at like, and like, I'm not even a Requiem fanboy, because I mean, I override a lot of Requiem with NIRIM. I just find whatever I like and I patch it in, you know? And I don't think there's any Simon Rim mods in LoreRim, but there's like a couple Simon Rim adjacent mods. I think there's like 1 or 2 of Delta's mods in here. But yeah, I mean, Vanilla Plus is by far like the most saturated category. Each weapon perk thing has a new section, so that'll be cool for folks. Same with one-handed. Perks being on stances? No. Hell no. I don't think that's a good mechanic personally. I think doing that ruins the uniqueness of weapons. Just my thought. Because, I mean, I don't know. Stance-based perks. And everyone's going to have, like, a favorite stance. Or, like, what if you really like the animations of one stance, but you prefer the benefits to another stance? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of stance-based perks. There's a couple lists that do it, and you're free to check those out and formulate your own thoughts. Saturated marksman tree. Yeah, marksman has a good bit of perks. Level and skills, yeah, they affect their damage. Even with weapon mastery, yep, they still do. How tough has Vigilant Edition been? Well, we'll see. Stances limit player choice. Inevitably, you forego what you might enjoy for what works best. Yeah, I mean, I like the way stances are set up in LoreRim as they are. You just get a flat bonus and a debuff based on your stance, and that's it. I mean, I find myself, like, okay, if there's an enemy who just has heavy armor, and especially early game, I'll go into the heavy armor thing. If I know an enemy doesn't have a lot of armor, especially if they're like a light enemy and I have a cheaper power attacks, I'm going to go into the power attack damage buff. If there's an enemy I know that I'm going to have to hit a lot of times, I'm going to go into the poise stance. The poise stance often has faster attacks too. And then if I'm not trying to get any debuffs, if there's no situation where any of those work, I'll just be in the neutral stance. So, I mean, I don't know, I alternate between stances as I play. Rather than just sticking with one stance because I invested perks in it. Hey, Psycho, thanks so much. What made me want to mod Skyrim? Skyrim came out. I've modded for a bit, like adding mods to games. Just because my thought is like, if you have a game and you can make it better, why wouldn't you? Hey, Jagger, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Yo, thanks so much. I didn't even know there were stances. Yeah, there's stances. You just take the stance that has a higher chance to dismember. There you go. But yeah, Marksman has some new perks. This is an Ordinator perk. Can't be staggered when holding drawn bow or reloading crossbow. 3 crows. You do more damage if you are hitting a target in succession. Lion's Arrow. I'm excited to see people use this. You can basically cast a spell with your bow. So that's going to make a lot of people super happy. Evasion. Okay, Evasion got a... I think I might still nerf this a little bit. I think 50% chance to avoid physical damage is way too much. I think just not taking any damage half the time is a little bit nutty. Maybe I'll keep it though. Just because heavy armor is so good. But anyway, I nerfed combat reflexes a little bit. It's not 30 seconds anymore, it's 10 seconds. And it drains more stamina. But evasion also gets a few more things. Dodging is completely locked at the start now. Stealth gameplay is a bit lackluster. I don't know why it would be. There's so many stealth options. Crouch slide, no. Sprinting in light armor, you can't be staggered and take 50% less damage from power attacks. That's an Ordinator perk. And Evasive Leaf, if you're not wearing heavy armor, jump in combat to cause all incoming spells and attacks to miss for 1 second. It has a 10-second cooldown. This is going to be really cool. Especially with the... I think this is going to be really fun combined with the Fortified Jump potion. I am the LoreRim author. Speaking of sneak, there is some new... Okay, well, just because you so kindly asked a second ago, I just really quick while you weren't looking, I added some more stealth perks. These definitely weren't added before the stream. Tripwire grants tripwire power. At will, places a tripwire in front of you for 120 seconds. It snaps when tripped, knocking all targets hit by it to the floor. Hey, there you go. Quiplash. Tripwire also reduces armor rating by 250 points for 10 seconds. Bam. Arcane Assassin was already in here. What else did I add? Oh yeah, Fog of War. Sneaking is 15% more effective against targets that are in combat with you, or 30% if they're in combat with somebody else. Very cool. Breaking invisibility with a power attack is a guaranteed critical strike that deals 50% more critical damage. So there you go. See, look at all that. I don't know if this was in here before. Is this an Ordinator? I don't even know if this is an Ordinator perk or not. Is this vanilla? I don't know if I added this as an appendage or not. This doesn't look familiar. I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes when I'm modding, I am like close to passing out from ZQL. So I'm just sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. That's an Ordinator perk? Okay. Revealing my horrible habits. Sneak attacks deal 10% more damage for each 200 points of health the target has, up to 50% more damage. So there you go. Alternative ways to gain perks. You can gain perks by turning in Daedric artifacts into the Ethereum Forge. Yeah, LoreRim has stances. No, LoreRim's not gonna have the Ordinator skeleton stuff. But what it will have is... Okay, this is hype, in my opinion. Wayfarer is getting even sexier. Because Wayfarer, aka lockpicking, is now going to have the ability to hotwire an automaton. And yeah, you'll be able to do stuff based on that. Very cool. Actually, why don't I add... Couldn't I now... Hold up. Hold the phone. Why don't I add Shazda's Animunculi override Dwemer automaton hacking minigame? I could just add this. Homunculus, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can add this. I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. LoreRim is just Fallout. You could add it just like the 4,000 other mods. Clearly the power's gone to your head. I'm mad with power. Finesse looks cursed, but has some cool perks now. Outlaw, you've been in and out of jail. Oh yeah, this is stuff that I added. This perk is kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. You get 5 health, magicka, and stamina per jail escapes up to 5 times. Maybe I should make it up to 10 times, because I mean, 1 perk is a lot to invest. Petty crimes are slowly forgotten, allowing your bounties, non-violent crimes to decay at a rate of 50% your pickpocket skill per day. Honestly, that should say finesse skill, but... Gain carry weight, light armor rating, and sneak ability per pocket picked. Has there been anything to make Dragon Shout playstyle stronger? If anything, they've been nerfed because they were way too overpowered before. Shouts are insanely viable. It's very, 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 very easy to do a shout build. Yeah, these are perma buffs. And I'm surprised more people don't go into finesse, because finesse is like, it's such a... Okay, both finesse and Wayfarer. I feel like Wayfarer is a lot like more known because people just see the leader trait and they're like, oh, I can give my followers stuff. But finesse is underrated as hell. First of all, you got Trapper. So you can make bear traps. You can put shit on them. You can poison them. You can put elemental salts, and when the elemental salt kills an enemy, it spawns an Atronak. You know how fun of a playstyle that is? And then you can even make pocket sand. You can throw pocket sand at people's faces. Just saying. Pocket sand is more of a meme trait, but it's it's still fun to just pocket sand people. Now another thing about finesse is it is the quintessential unarmored perk tree. Because look at this. Unarmored, gain 100 armor rating, 10% armor penetration, 10 unarmed damage. Unarmored, you get 10 magical resistance and 50% regen. Unarmored, you get 10% stronger shouts and last 10% longer, and you're 25% more resistant to diseases and poisons. Pocket Sand seems really high in the skill tree. I don't know how... It seems high, like physically, but it's not really that high. You get it at 25. And then you get the extra slow effect at 50. So, Pocket Sand, if you try it on enemies, it's really cheap to make, and you can actually, like, it's really, really good against escaping. Unironically, it's pretty damn good against escaping melees. It's pretty good for mages. That you're trying to just get some distance between you and the enemy, just sit there and throw Pocket Sand at them. It's hilarious. You also get the Death's Coin. So you can put a reverse pickpocket a coin onto enemies. And then you can also get a power that makes the enemy start attacking people. Speech. Speech is a big perk tree because it has all these bard perks. So playing instruments and, you know, getting buffs from that sort of stuff. And I mean, there's a lot of different speech perks. Alchemy. No, Chasey, way smaller stuff. I wouldn't... No, the Great Town mods are not getting removed. It's like mods that are overhauling, like... That do like a light overhaul of like the exterior of some random dungeon. Stuff like that. It's nothing to do with cities. It's mostly just like there's a bunch of mods that were cluttering space and they really didn't need to be taking up so many plugin slots and draining FPS because they didn't have occlusion planes or they just had bugs and stuff. And I couldn't be bothered to fix it and to deal with the bug reports. And, you know, it ain't my job to fix it. So, yeah, I just yeeted them all. I mean, performance just went up quite a bit by just removing all those random little mods. Sure, some locations might be a little bit more plain, but I mean... Actually, LoreRim, they'll be more lore friendly because they're just vanilla. When are we going to get the actually guy who argues that anything that, any mods at all are not lore friendly because it's not the game? Controller support? Controller support is going to be the new Gamepad Plus variant. Amount of custom content. More than makes up for anything else? Yeah. One thing I haven't seen done. Possible to have race-specific skill tree. Maybe if it used real perks. Otherwise, you're just buffing everybody. Backpacks. But, okay, Alchemy. Oh my god. Alchemy fans are going to cream themselves at 4.0. Can you still use the dude standards? You should be able to. I don't see why not. So Alchemy fans are going to cream themselves for a lot of reasons. Number one, I overall, just in general, buffed Alchemy across the board. Pretty much anything that had a 60-second buff now has a 120-second buff. And, yeah, I mean, you know, you can thank the 3BF Tweaks crowd for that because several of them were just like especially Greed. He's like, yeah, what the hell? I can't even, like, by the time I apply all my buffs, they're already running out, you know? So 120 seconds for buffs is going to be more than fair. You can just pre-buff for a big fight, And yeah, just have a lot of stuff running. And then several things got reworked. So fortify smithing and fortify enchanting stuff is gone from alchemy. Instead, you get fortify jump, which lets you jump higher, and fortify reflect. So it lets you buff yourself to reflect any physical damage that you get. I mean, you still take the physical damage, but you also reflect it. But it's a nice little extra thing that you can use in combat. Speccing into enchanting mandatory to charge weapons. For most races, yeah. Some races like Bretons and Altmer can do it level 1. Then you also get two new perks. Alkahest, your poisons are highly corrosive. You ignore 20% of the armor rating of the affected target for their duration. And then when you shout, your blood turns poisonous. Next time you get hit with a weapon, retaliate with a powerful poison strike, deals 50 points of poison damage per second for 10 seconds. Pretty cool. Alchemy seems worth it for a poison build, but not sure what else. I mean, just buffing yourself. I mean, with alchemy, you can pretty much constantly be at maxed out magic resistance and elemental resist. Hey, good, 7, how are you? Oh, plus bombs and powders and oils are going to be a lot easier to craft, and you'll get more of them when crafting them. So that's also pretty helpful. Also, these alchemy perks where you like transmutate yourself, that's always nice too. You get like resistances and regen rates and stuff like that. Sky shards, no. 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 Most magic perk trees are the same, because magic was in a good spot already, to be honest. Conjuration, this isn't really related to perks themselves, but hopefully every conjuration is going to have a 15-second base, except for thralls and mounts, those are longer. But most stuff is going to have a 15-second base. Hey, happy birthday, Debbie. Hopefully you have a great birthday and do the things you enjoy doing. Perk points given if you do a set amount of missives. You don't need more perks. The level cap in LoreRim is like 101. Plus, you're going to have... You can get like 25 extra perks. You start with 3, and then you also get like 25 or something extra perks turning into Daedric artifacts. 4.0 is getting better gamepad support. Why release on a Sunday? Because I'm not done. My day... tomorrow I'm going to wake up early. And I'm just going to work on this pretty much all day. Then stream at night. I got to go to physical therapy tomorrow, and I'm getting a haircut. Hey, Jack Launder. Estimated size. I don't think I can give you a proper estimate until... It'll be around the same as 3.3, maybe a little smaller. I don't know. It'll be around the same, somewhere in that ballpark. Less than 600 gigs, I guess. Defensive buffs reflecting damage. Say you use a spell to have more defense like Stoneflesh. Would Stoneflesh cause less damage to be reflected? To be honest, I don't know. I don't know the exact mechanics of Reflect. I'm not adding Sky Shards. Honestly, the biggest reason for not adding Sky Shards is they're ugly as hell. Just seeing them in game is just it's so ugly and out of place. Just seeing gigantic beam of lights. They give perks and you're just wondering why are no other enemies just going up to grab them. It's like, hey, stable guy at Whiterun, there's a gigantic beam of light right behind your stable. You might want to go grab that before I do. But just adding that many perks, like, okay, 11 extra perks if you find all of them, or you can just turn in Daedric artifacts into the Ethereum Forge and get like 25 extra perks. You know what I mean? Dragon Souls perk. Okay, for the last time, no extra perks. There's already plenty. There's already plenty of extra perks. Okay, I think the one thing people have a hard time grasping is you're not meant to max out perk trees in general. Like, find the build and specialize in those things, you know? So, like, when you go, like, Destruction, you don't need to go Blood Magic and Entropic and Arcane and Pyromancy and Cryomancy and Electromancy. Like, pick one or two branches, you know? $5 coffee donation perk. Make LoreRim pay to win. So, yeah, just like I promise you'll have more fun if you just like theory craft a build and then you just dedicate your playthrough to that. Yeah, you can just console them in. You notice underwater is barren with no floor. It makes me never want to go underwater. Was it influencing performance that much? Yes. It's not just that, but underwater grass mods tend to be ugly and just, yeah, unoptimized. But yeah, I mean, I could add the kelp back in, but how much of the game do you really spend underwater? EA sponsorship? Right. Oh, Alteration got a buff. So I slightly buffed, I think, Kinetomancy and, like some of these other, perks. Just because I felt, Alteration just wasn't as good as some of these other ones. Enchanting has a couple new things. Charge tap power at will drains a quarter of your current weapon charge to restore health by 15% of the amount drained, and magicka and stamina by 25% of the amount drained. 100% magic regen when holding a wand. Simultaneously within 1 second, use an enchanted staff or wand in your left hand, and striking with an enchanted weapon in your right hand releases a flash of light that staggers enemies and deals damage equal to half your enchanting skill level. People told me that this might be overpowered. I tested it and it's really not. So, how many Ordinator perks are there? A good bit. Maybe like 30 to 40. It's definitely not all of Ordinator, not even close, but anything that I felt was balanced and not like super gimmicky or didn't overlap with existing perks, I added in. So, yeah. That was a long-winded answer. Tripwire. Yeah, and it works. Help tripwire. Let's see. The only downside to it is it does take a second to cast. See? Juve using tripwire. Yeah, you can use it to make like enemies fall off of cliffs and stuff. It has a lot of uses. Yeah, it's basically a paralysis glyph. I can't talk today. Yeah, let's put a. I trip the chickens.
Rocks in your head?
Okay. What happens if I?
What?
Got him! Explosive tripwire.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right run from all the
It's just a prank, bro.
Come, take a look at what I have to say.
Bow and arrows. It's for sale. You got the coin.
Who the fuck is screaming? Oh shit. She just ate shit.
Take a look at what I have.
You can like put it directly on the NPCs. That's kind of funny. Oh no.
I've got all sorts of weapons for the discerning. I have a little of everything for sale. Come, see for yourself.
It just made her do the splits.
Come and browse my stall. Charge
What's up, Kano? Someone over here is screaming. Hey, yo, that looks wrong. Pause. Oh, it tripped her too. What the fuck?
Yeah!
What the?
Best of both
and
worlds here.
selling.
Quality goods and
Range,
prices you won't
quality
believe.
goods.
Who is screaming? Who's this guy? What the?
Something?
What was that face?
Got something to sell? Come and talk to me.
He's just like. How fast to cook a save? I don't know.
You there.
Probably
We're
pretty
looking for
fast.
someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Hey, by the way, about the petting cats. Oh, look at that! You can pet the cat! Yeah, see? Who said you can't pet the cats?
I spent most of my life in this city.
What traits for 4.0? Yeah, we can check out some of the new ones. To make time block more rewarding. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think time block is the best mechanic. It's already so taking no damage is like the best reward you can have. my opinion. Oh, I don't think I even showed you guys this. So, we made the executive decision to do away with the whole token system with picking your gear, right? Instead, your starting gear is going to be based off of your major skills. So, if I pick heavy armor, destruction, and let's say finesse as my major skills, and then I pick whatever else. Look, I get items based on that. Pick a deity. Sure. The traits menu is going to pop up here too. We'll check out the items in a second, but so I think these ones, for the most part, are ones you guys are already aware of. Maybe it's, well, I mean, there's like Disbeliever, so Dwemer weapons and armors are 30% stronger, but you can't get Shrine Blessings. Somebody said that this was not strong. This is insanely strong, actually. It's in my opinion, this is underrated because if you know, you know. There's an extremely strong dwarven set in Requiem. A lot of these later ones are new. Addict. Well, Heir to the Relic is cool. I'll show you guys that because I didn't pick it last time. I don't think. Addict gets a skooma and alcohol buff, but you get 25% chance to get staggered when you aren't drunk or high. Hey, Kaiser. Hey, hvala, brate. Shout out to Sarajevo. I appreciate you. Sarajevo, Sarajevo. Phalanx. You do more damage with spears and stuff. But you take more damage when hit from behind. It also gives you a unique pike. Wizard's Wardrobe. Wands are 20% more effective when wearing a wizard hat. Touch of Arcane. I love this one. This is my new favorite. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my new favorite traits. Touch and cloak spells are stronger. Other spells are weaker. It's so good. It's so good. It's like, it's really damn good. Especially if you combine this with Jack of all spells. You can do like, yeah, there are wizard hats. If you combine this with Jack of all spells, you can do like really high amounts of damage with early touch spells. New smithing books are being added? No, there's no new smithing books. Silent Dova, you get stats for each unspent dragon soul. Pretty cool. You can't use it as a vampire werewolf though. Serene Presence, pacifying spells are stronger. Persuasion checks pretty much always succeed. Intimidations, less likely. Frenzy is weaker. Dominating Will is basically the opposite. Fatal Attraction, do 20% more damage to the opposite sex, but take 20% damage from your own. I was saying to our little group, we might want to split this into two different ones. And instead of being like opposite sex, just let people choose, you know, whether they want to do more damage to women or men or whatever. Blighted Fists, your unarmed attacks do 10 unresistible disease damage to targets without disease immunity, which is pretty strong for any brawler build. What gender are dragon priests? They are I don't know. Their junk probably shriveled up over the years. Body type 1 and 2. Deal more damage to body type 1, but less damage to body type 2. I'm gonna piss everyone off and just change male and female to body type 1 and body type 2. Acoustic Arcanist is a bard perk, essentially. Sonic spells are stronger, but weakens physical attacks. Sonic spells are very strong. Unshakable shield bashes deal 20% more damage and cost 20% less stamina. However, it makes dodging cost more. This is like a good... What's up, Twisted? This is a good build for a sword and board that doesn't want to dodge. Yeah, you can play instruments in LoreRim. And that's what the bard perks are about. There's a whole bard perk tree of the speech tree, and it gives you buffs based on the instruments that you're playing. Arrows and bolts deal 50% less damage, but they have a chance to push your targets away. So you can just knock people down. It's hilarious. Soul embedded at will, you can consume a dragon soul to amplify the magnitude of your shouts by 50% for 1 hour. So you can use a dragon soul to make your shouts quite a bit stronger. Quite a bit stronger. Blood Warrior, this one's really fun. It's not as strong as I thought it was going to be, but that's why I kind of sort of buffed it a little bit. You take 30% more physical damage. However, you start with 100 more health and gain 5 health per level, which is a fuck ton of health. But you do take 30% more physical damage, and you reflect 100% of incoming physical damage. Sun Kiss. You draw strength from the sun's radiant blaze. Sun spells are 50% more powerful in your hands, but such warmth comes at a cost. You take 25% more frost damage, and this weakness deepens to 15% beneath the cold veil of night. But stronger sun spells. Power attacks with quarter staves will force the enemy to drop their weapon to the ground. However, this only applies if you're not wearing any armor. You also receive a unique battle staff. So really fucking sick for a monk. Just an unarmored monk playthrough. With one leg. No, she has 2 legs. She's crossing them though. This is her other leg. See? She's walking. This one's forward. Hard to see, but that's her second leg right there. Okay, so yeah, this is the relic starter trait. You can start with any of these relics, but keep in mind, if you get these, you start with a debt. So you're kind of paying for them ahead of time. But there's some really strong ones, or you could just get something weaker. I mean, honestly, the Shield of Blinding Spores is cheap as hell and strong. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Maybe eventually we get unique models for these. I think that'd be cool. And then I changed the description of this so it's a little bit more clear. The Noctide. Hey, you wanted more perk points? Look, you can start with 6 instead of 3 if you want. What's that? Fast travel debt? You can start with 6 perks instead of 3 if you want, and then just turn off Requiem Light, GG. Or you just play the classic way. Oh, there's a little pop-up. Hey, shout out to Shazda. F11 to show key bindings. Very cool. Is that gonna stay or does it leave in the room? It might leave, It might leave in the room. But anyway, like I said, look, your starting stuff is gonna be based off of what major skills you chose. So I chose heavy armor, right? So it gave a randomly enchanted iron cuirass, and it gave some potions and some food. I chose pickpocket, so it gave a pickpocket ring, as well as bear traps. Because, you know, pickpocket wayfarer, so you start with bear traps. Hey, you like that? As well as some food. And then I think I chose destruction. So it gave a random destruction staff, as well as magic potions and magica food. So, yeah. So, no more trying to min-max, you know, how many tokens you have and spending them on this and that and constantly spending the tokens on the same thing. Based on your item, based on your major, you're going to get at least one item, and then you're going to get a potion, and then you're going to get a food item. So you're going to normally get like 4 to 6 potions, and then you're going to get 3 things of starter food, and then at least 3 items. You hated the token system? Yeah, I mean, like, it's really cool because it's all customized for LoreRim too. So if you start with Alchemy, God, I kind of want to make a new character just to show you guys. Yeah, let me choose let me make a new character and show you like Alchemy. All right. Gonna skip everything. It's probably cooking stuff. Hey, YGLT, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Hey, I appreciate it. Okay, so I'll show you the start crafting perks. I'll do smithing, alchemy, and enchanting. I'm just gonna skip this stuff. Hey, thanks so much, YGLT. So, okay, now that I chose crafting ones, so enchanting gave me 2 random scrolls. Like I said, I got 3 food items. I need to change the I feel like I need to change the Horker stew and ash yam stew. I need to change those around. But anyway, it gave me a bunch of alchemy ingredients. Nothing crazy, but you do get 1 dwarven oil, you get void salts, but you get a lot of starting alchemy stuff. You get the Armor's Encyclopedia for starting smithing, 10 empty potion bottles for alchemy, and then you get 5 iron ingots, 5 leather, and you also get 5 filled petty soul gems for starting enchanting. Not bad, huh? So, I don't know. I like the system. Final chapter is releasing on the 18th. I don't know exactly what time. Yeah, LoreRim uses Dragons SE. Oh. But yeah, I mean, like, one of the big... So, contrary to popular belief, I actually do listen to feedback. And one of the big things was people were just confused about the start. So I hopefully just having all the character creation stuff at the start of the game and making it more like easy. Hey Kaiser, hey, congrats. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. But yo, congrats. That's sick. But yeah, just having everything at the start hopefully makes it less confusing. I didn't even know Shazda's awesome, because I didn't even know that there's a little pop-up now that shows you press F11 to see the keybinds. So that's cool, although I feel like these might be wrong. I like it this way before you have to reload or whatever, the token stuff. Yeah, the token stuff would bug out. Now everything is just there. It's there for you. Shazda Appreciation Day. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always appreciating Shazda. I'm not the biggest fan though of this sprinting animation for unarmored. It looks like I'm power walking. It's kind of hilarious. It looks like I'm on the way to talk to a manager. Because when you put on, oh, I don't even have armor. Needs to go to the bathroom. Here, let me see what happens when I get rid of it, or maybe there's an alternate version. Saints Row 3 sprint. Kata. Which one is it? Is it this? No. I don't think it's that one. There's this one. No, it's not this one. Oh, that one's cool. I like that one a lot. Is it this one? No, it's gotta be this one. It's gotta be this one. Can you sprint? Sprint, sprint, sprint. Sprint! I want you to do it. Press. I don't fucking know which animation I have now. Maybe I got some old ass version or something. I don't even know. It's gotta be this one, right? The Goetia one. Sprint was from Underdog Animations? Is it really? But I only have the death animations. But I don't think I use Underdog Sprint. OAR. True. What's up, Gears? Type sprint. I feel like it's Goetia. Let me just turn that off. Let me just turn that off and then try. I could be wrong. Smooths conditional animations? Do I even have that? Smooth conditional. You mean JSerpa's conditional animations? $314. Doesn't really look at it like it either, though. Any custom voice followers? The Dragonling. Yeah, it says the final chapter. I'm nervous though, guys, because I'm like, I'm like, I'm gonna try to do this full time, and hopefully, I'm not making a big mistake. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I'm really hoping to make more lists, more YouTube content, more streams. I don't see the main menu shaking though. I'm not seeing any shaking at all. The best way to support coffee? I mean, even just tuning into the streams. Do I run the game and the stream in the same rig? I do. Turn off ad block. I mean, if you really want to support.
New donation from
I
Joe
need to turn
Casper.
off. Hey, Joe, thanks so much for the coffee. Bro, what the fuck is this? Oh, God. Okay. How do I, I'm so bad with OAR. Male weight offsets? Is that what's doing it? No, because... No, it's not that mod.
New donation from Failsafe.
Yo, Failsafe, thanks so much for the coffee. Male Karen run. How do I, can I make it so something just doesn't show up in the log? Like at all? Can I like look at all that spam? Oh, that's you, Wiggly? Hey, appreciate you. Seam. I genuinely have no fucking clue. Go to user mode, disable animation. Oh yeah, the male offset. What if it's this mod that's just straight up doing it? How do I disable this shit now? I just straight up disable this. User mode. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Wait, conditional armor type animations.
New Ko-fi subscription from Rot3 NTM.
Yo, Rotten! Thank you so much for the coffee. Okay, so this is saying it is conditional armor type animations. Submod no armor. Yeah, it is kata, but it's one of the other katas. Oh, it's so ugly. Goetia? I thought I just disabled Goetia. Look, I disabled Goetia. It's just giving the whole vibe of like some... I don't even know. I'm so confused how it's... Is it maybe the Goetia male idol walk run? I don't know. Smooth? What do you mean by smooth though? Like, I don't have that many smooth mods. I don't use most of Smooth's mods, man. You keep saying smooth, but nowhere in OAR log did it say smooth anything. No male armor in the optional files. Sneak add-on page? Okay, but which mod page exactly? Sneak add-on? Conditional armor types for sneak? Is that what I'm supposed to be looking at? The one you linked. This one? Is it this? Provides idle, run, and sprint. Wait, I think you're right. Wait, but no, this isn't downloaded. How could it be this? I don't have this mod installed. But it's overriding it. Conditional armor type animations for sneak. Maybe I should remove this altogether. Wait, why don't I just disable this? Let's see what happens.
New donation from Lavender the Fox.
Hey, Lavender, thanks so much for the coffee. Nemesis, xEdit, see all the animations and the sources? No. The only way to see that is just the OAR menu, really. xEdit's not going to show you any animations. And Nemesis is just going to be a bunch of gibberish. I'm not gonna lie, guys. You want to know how much I appreciate this, you guys in general? Like, it's like when you have kids, you just view expenses so much differently. Like before I had kids, I spent a lot of money on dumb shit. Like I played Hearthstone. That's all you gotta know. I played Hearthstone. So yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Nowadays, though, it's like I went to the dentist and they told me I had to get a tooth pulled, and to get an implant, it's $4,000. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm like, yeah, I could spend $4,000 on getting my tooth pulled and get an implant, or I could just like leave that money aside for my kids, you know? That's with insurance. That's with dental insurance. Yep, welcome to land of the free, home of the brave. So, yep. It's $500 just to pull the tooth out. Just to pull the tooth out? Bro, I could do that shit. Give me some fishing line and let me tie it to my car. I'll get it pulled out for free. No, what I'm unironically probably gonna do is I'm gonna go to Bosnia. That's what I'm saying, Kaiser. Like my wife, she has a cousin who has a dentistry in Bosnia. I can fly to Bosnia and get it done cheaper with the plane ticket than to do it in the US. I mean, okay, this fixes it. Okay, I mean, I guess it was the sneak mod. See, it wasn't smooth. There we go. Now it's vanilla. I would rather it's vanilla. The seam. Alright. Since you guys want me to fix the seam, I guess it seems like I have to fix it. Oh, let me make sure this is turned on. It is. Okay. You guys want to see how to fix a seam? So open console. You need ideally to have. Okay, so you need just the form ID of the cells. 97ED. So, all right, just remember 97 erectile dysfunctions. And then 980C. 980C. All right. So these are the two things we need. That's a serious issue. You know, the funny thing, well, not funny, I guess the sad thing about ED is every single guy, as long as you're gonna end up getting old, you're racing against the clock. I'm just saying. So eventually, like, you think you're not gonna have it 90 years old, fucking in the nursing home? Just saying. I mean, maybe you won't. You'll be the hottest thing in the retirement home. Pretty sure I saw that article where they're growing entire human bodies without brains. Dude, okay, that reminds me of what was the book called? House of the Dragon? Was it called The House of the Dragon? There's a whole book about that. It's a dystopian sci-fi book about that concept, where it's like the future and the oligarchy grows bodies without brains, and then it's fucked up. And then there's like the Empress wants the only clone of her to have a brain, so it's not like Tarmish or something. It's not that. It's probably a lot of things, but I think there's a book called like House of the Dragon or something. I don't know. No, it's not the island. Okay, let me find it. Sci-fi book about clone without brain. There's a fuck ton of them. It's none of these. Maybe it's something about cloned girl. Dystopian. But there's so many books about this shit. None of these. House of the Scorpion. House of the Scorpion. That's what it is. It's called House of the Scorpion. I knew it was the House of something. Yeah, House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer. Yeah. The main character is I guess it's a guy. I don't remember stuff. Is a young clone of a drug lord of the same name, usually called El Patron. Is about the struggle to survive as a free individual and the search for personal identity. Yeah, it's messed up. Probably not too far away. Aren't they growing organs inside of pigs or something? Like human organs? Okay, so here's what we do, right? Find this form ID. See Helgen exterior. Then we want to find the landscape record. Northern roads, complementary grass fixes. So we don't need the synthesis vertex remover. I'm actually going to copy this record into my LoreRim Northern Roads patches. And then we find this other one. Is the alternate perspective patch. Very cool. So we put both of those records into our main patch. This looks confusing. It's really not. Okay, so each record, okay, think about it this way. In Skyrim, every single the map is basically a big grid, right? It's like all cut up into squares. That's why you when you see landscape scenes, it's always like a straight line. And sometimes you'll even see like X-shaped seams because it's the intersection of 4 squares. So just think about it that way. And each of those grids has a record, an ID associated with it. And each of those grids within that record has sub-records, and one of those is the landscape record, right? And the landscape record is the one that dictates the shape and color of the landscape. So we just want to basically make a patch between those 2 records. So now that I've copied the 2 winning records into the patch, I'll open up my LoreRim Northern Roads patch in Creation Kit. And I'll set that as my active file. How much time did you spend fixing stuff like this? Too much. That went Starfield, every planet has a grid system for the rocks. How to add Creation Kit to the WebJack stock game folder installation. Every time you use it, just crashes. You can just copy the one from NGVO, I guess. You should use DevOps? What's DevOps? DevOps. Trying to get me a job? Honestly, yeah. I mean, I'll tell you one thing about myself. I don't know most stuff, but I can learn anything. Okay, so now I'm just gonna find Helgen exterior in the cell view. How'd you learn all this? Most of it is honestly self-taught. Because there's the guides are super few and far between. And so many modding guides are written, and I'm just like a hands-on visual learner, to be honest. Turn off the markers. I'm gonna figure out where this seam is. Sometimes it's harder to it seems we have found it. Alright, there's the seam. So I'm gonna press H to bring up this tool for landscape editing. And then I move it and then I undo it. I don't know why this is possible, yet it doesn't really work with like in-game. It doesn't know how to snap it together because it's so weird that Creation Kit knows how to snap it back together. I'm actually gonna make this a little bit nicer too. Snow 01. L Grass Snow 01. L Grass Snow 01. So we can there we go. Beautiful. Save that. Done. That's it. It's what I do for a job. It's not about coding the components. It's about connecting things together and developing infrastructure that connects servers. Similar. Interesting. I mean, I just the field that I worked in before, I just I mean, the field I work in is it's just I did it ever since I graduated college, but I went to college for a math degree, and it like what I do is so unrelated, and I just never felt like I fit in my field, you know? It's like it pays the bills, but it's never something I wanted to do. But like, even if I were to stay in my same field, it's like I need to be challenged. You know, I get bored very easily. be a land surveyor. Do land surveyors actually look for math majors? Who's making the 4.0 trailer? I make all the trailers. All the trailers are 100% made by me. What made me decide I want to do this full time? I enjoy it and I'm good at it. I think that's a deadly combo. Just like I really like just seeing people get excited about the stuff that I make. I mean, that's it. And it's getting to the point where it's like it can actually pay the bills. And I don't know. It seems like you guys like my stuff. I know I can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but yeah, exactly. I just did surveying, road repair in Skyrim. I recommend DevOps for you. You're basically doing DevOps for LoreRim right now, deploying software and maintaining. SaaS. Honestly, DM me about it. I kind of want to learn more about that. I appreciate you guys are. You have a following, people pay attention to what you do. You're our pain in the ass. Hey, look at that. No more seam. Hey. See how nice that is? I'm just gonna put a rock there. Most of it is gone. Most of it is gone. Alright. Unless this is a whole separate one. Is this still 98 erectile dysfunctions or whatever? 97 EC. Okay. And 980B. Okay, this is a completely different one. 980B and 97 EC. Okay, okay. Got a little bit more work. If we come back tomorrow to find out he has a new job, we know where to find you, Wiggly. Wiggly is, she just works at the employment department. Northern Roads is so pretty, but it's a jink. Honestly, this stuff can happen even without Northern Roads. It's just anytime you have conflicting landscape stuff, that sort of thing can just happen. Excited for the new update. I'm excited too. We're here for the elimination of erectile dysfunction. Listen, Eric. I'm already adding 3BA to 4.0. What more do you want from me? Just use AI to summarize how Skyrim modding has actually been DevOps experience. How long? Yeah, you guys know it's safe for work, but 3BA is gonna be... No, it's not gonna be jiggly. But technically, it'll be a shorter pathway to jiggling. Vigilant made it in? Well, Vigilant's making it in. Vigilant won't be in the 18th release date, but it'll come in a hopefully not too far into the distant future release. LoreRim in my professional portfolio. There is one single person on God's green earth who knows me in real life and knows that I make LoreRim, and that is my wife. I don't tell people. I don't know. Maybe I should, but I don't know. I just don't tell people.
New donation from SceneFac3.
Hey, Sean Face. She said SceneFac3. Hey, Sean Face, thank you so much for the coffee. So this might actually not be broken. This is actually probably just because the synthesis patch wasn't rerun. I am willing to not bet any money, but I kind of have a fake hunch that this actually won't be broken in game. GTA 6 has jiggle physics. GTA 6 looks amazing. GTA 6, I saw the stuff and man. You have to work on experience requirements to level up as stuff gets added little by little. Not sure what you mean. Is Vigilant hard to patch? Yes, it has a metric ton of records. Seems overhyped. I mean, Rockstar usually delivers. Although, okay, GTA 5 had fun gameplay, but the story was whatever. Yeah, I got rid of book reading XP. Because everybody and their mother was complaining about it. Vigilant armor changes. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. GTA 6 getting soft. Isn't that a Bonnie and Clyde story? Is Bonnie and Clyde in Florida, basically? I don't see how soft that could be. Okay, you want to know what I want in a Grand Theft Auto? I want them to go back to previous decades. I'm kind of... The one thing I'm sick about is Grand Theft Auto just taking place in the modern day. 4, 5, and now 6 just taking place in the current day. There's something was just so cool about playing San Andreas in the 90s and Vice City in the 80s. 60s and 70s. You could have hippies. You could have hippies. Go into the future? Honestly, a futuristic Grand Theft Auto, why not? We need a Grand Theft Caesar. Go back to antiquity. Steal somebody's fucking chariot. Hey, see. So it wasn't even that it wasn't patched, it was just that the synthesis patcher was overriding it. Look at that. Wow. That's incredible. So cool. You want to know something that sucks about Skyrim, though? Is, like, the landscape, when you look at it like this, it's fine. But no matter what, certain angles, just the way landscapes are in Skyrim, it's just gonna tile. You see, like, how it has those lines there? It's so hard to prevent that. It's so hard to prevent that. Caveman, Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Dino. Yeah, I mean, so you want to know why some seams occur? Like, a lot of times stuff like this, these little mismatches, is a lot of times it's because there's an engine limit to how many landscape textures can be in a specific landscape. It's really stupid. These ones though, I mean, like I can fix it, but honestly, if a seam, it's like, I don't know, behind something or underneath grass, and you're gonna see it for a split second, I'm like, if I started just going through the map and fixing all of those, I would never get anywhere. I wanted to fix it, but found and fixed the wrong one. Yeah, and then I never bothered to come back. Yeah, I remember doing a seam in that area. Put a bush. Yeah, that's what we need. We need a dynamic bush mod. That's okay. Never mind. That sounds like something you find on Lover's Lab. We need a. We need a. I was about to say dynamic logs, but that also sounds like a Lover's Lab mod. There's no good way. Lover's Lab fucking ruined everything. Yeah, the sprint animation is I mean, it's vanilla now, but is that even vanilla? Shoulders seem very high. Okay, but if you put on let me compare it. If I put on this. God, I have no stamina, so I'm running slow as hell. I hate that weird little zoom thing. Honestly, the goofy running might be worth it. Honestly, the goofy one, the weird power run might honestly be better than the What sprint do you even want for no armor? I don't even know. What is this? Kata, no armor mage. Oh shit. Is this like, wait, hold up. This should... Goetia, sprint. Which is between this and the main file. Okay. Additional armor type animations. Additional armor type animations. Because, so, a lot of this is remnants from, Asensio. I'm trying to figure out. I want Goetia sprint. When using non-armored wearing clothing has magical pool. Conditions.txt. Am I going insane? Wait. Okay. Meshes, actor animation. I think I got it. No armor. I just need to replace this. Wait, I got it. I got it. I got it. I think that will do it. What's up, no name? I have to disable Skyrims of Skyrim, true. Yeah, see, look. I have a feeling that this fixes it. Is it even modding if you don't question sanity? Once, I was up so late, right? I was up so late modding stuff. And then the next morning, I had only slept for like 2 hours at that point. The next morning, or I guess it was that same morning, my wife wakes me up and I just like get out of bed and I just start saying some gibberish about Skyrim. And she's like, what? She's like, what? She just leaves the room. She's like, what the fuck? And I was like, what? Where is my brain right now? I was just up way too night modding something. I feel like I spend more time modding the game than playing it. I don't do that. I think I definitely play it more than I mod it, at least these days. The mirror invaded your brain, I know, right? You play video games with your wife? Sometimes. She likes to play Rust. Mostly PvE servers. Every now and then I'll help her take out like cargo ship or something. Wake up a new hand. Oh, I was saying like I should have her play. She's never played Skyrim. I think it'd be a hilarious stream if she just played LoreRim. I think that would be such a funny ass stream. You probably quoted the Greybeards. She walks in. She walks into the room and I'm still sleeping and then I wake up. So, a new Dragonborn shows up. Come, wife, let me taste of your voice. Alright, let's see if this fixed it. I have a weird hunch that this fixed it. Moment of truth. Hey, must be the money. You like that? Hell yeah. That's way better. That's way better. Jump animations? The jump animations are sick. Here, let me toggle God mode. Watch this. These jump animations. Woo! I think they're cool. Just the little things in life. Diaper running. Does he always dive? No, the dive? Okay, so you only do the dive if you're not wearing armor. So those animations are also dynamic. If you put on armor, you're not going to do the dive. You did a roll when you landed? Well, sometimes you do a roll. Oh, doo-doo. But yeah, sometimes you do a roll when you land. I don't know what triggers it, but when you like sprint and jump, you kind of do like a little roll. Okay. Naked man run is possible. More than possible. Yo, imagine just you do a naked build and the enemies just see this coming at them. I'd be terrified. What the fuck is this? This is LoreRim. This is lore accurate gameplay. That's the best. That's the best comment all stream. What the fuck is this? We need to have a animation mod that makes you do the Homer Simpson whoop, 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 where you're just on the floor and you're just like rotating around on the ground. Shout enhanced version, right? Bro, but the you gotta admit though, the clothes physics is dope too. Like, plus it has the fluffy patch, so you got the physics on your hide. If you spin around fast enough, it just kind of stays there. Heavy armor animation. Good question. Let's search Daedric armor. Let's get some Daedric boots. We can see that. Oh my god, the double music is annoying me. Oh god, that looks so weird without the gloves. That's disgusting. Give me one. There we go. But look, the Daedric armor even has some cloth physics. I don't have any perks in heavy armor, so I walk like a idiot. But I mean, the heavy armor running looks like heavy armor running, you know? Blades armor. Akaviri. I think it's all vanilla armor. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that one's really nice, actually. That's really nice. It's underdog? No, it's not. Why is everyone saying underdog? It literally wasn't underdog. Multiple people now saying it's underdog when it wasn't. What the? Is this mod actually fun or what? When you tried NYA, it was boring? I mean, I guess it depends on why you found NYA boring. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? Yeah, but here, I'll show you all the different chest pieces. We'll check out which ones have physics and which ones don't. Oh, the dwarven was kind of cool. Oh, and the dragon plate too. Yeah, we'll check out stuff. I wonder if the guard stuff has anything, or Thieves Guild even. Alright, that's probably most of them. Oh, that's Daedric. The Dragonplay one, look at this. It's pretty cool. Just got some dangling bones. The Dwarven one, it's kind of trippy, but it's also kind of cool. Ebony one. Okay. Hot take, Ebony one, I kind of like the most. It's subtle, it gets the job done. It's not too much. I like the Ebony one a lot. Iron one, also simple. I like that the little leather belt has a little physics on it too. I guess Orcish doesn't have any. I mean, I guess Orcish doesn't really have much to flap around. I mean, they could have made that little thing, but steel plate has a little bit. Dragon skill doesn't really have anything. Oh, the Elven one is nice. The Elven one is honestly, the Elven one's probably the best. It just looks really cool. This is the like, I normally don't like the look of Elven armor, but this actually looks really cool. I mean, some modded ones have stuff. The fur is really cool. Look at that. Glass. Glass is alright. Hide, we saw hide. Pure light doesn't have anything. Leather has a little bit. Oh, the Nightingale. Look at that. You got cape physics. You got cape physics now. I mean, that's pretty badass. Scale is pretty good. The only thing I wish, and this would take a lot of patching, but I wish that the scale and the hide and stuff had pants. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'd still rather have the physics but no pants than have pants but no physics, I think. Thieves Guild doesn't have anything. One Shrouded doesn't have anything. And I think there's maybe some Creation Club ones that have physics too. Batman build. True. I mean, there's I think I added. Might not even find it. Wait, did it? Oh, maybe I need to re-add the physics back to this. This armor's cool, but I guess I didn't. Does this even have a physics version? Spooky. Mythic. Oh, this one doesn't have physics either. I don't know why. I thought I added it at one point, but I guess I removed it for some reason. I'll try to look into why these ones don't have physics. But I know there are some modded armors in here that have physics. Did I get rid of backpacks? Not yet. I'm gonna do that right now. How do you click on console and then add stuff to inventory? It's one of Shazda's mods. Better console commands or something. It's a spoiler, you've never seen that one? Well, the real spoiler is how do you get it? No, I'm not getting rid of backpacks. I'm not actually getting rid of backpacks. I mean, this armor has been in LoreRim for a while, since 2.0. Yeah, when you die in LoreRim, you spawn out a campfire. What's up with this backpacks thing? There's some person thinks it's weird that there's only backpacks on the player and wants them distributed to NPCs. I mean, I just don't think it's that deep. Well, okay, so a lot of stuff is going to be more accessible armor-wise in 4.0 just because you're going to get smithing perks just by finding the books. So, yeah. You're going to be able to get, not all, but most of the smithing perks. Just as long as you invest into smithing and then read the book, you get the perk for free. Another reason why LoreRim doesn't need more perk points. You literally get almost a free smithing tree. You've definitely seen backpack and pouch distribution to NPC before, like years ago. I mean, yeah, there's mods that do it. Holy shit. Perk overhaul for LoreRim. Requiem, plus a bunch of Requiem add-ons, plus some Ordinator perks. Books are randomly placed. No, they're in set locations. Vampire Lord armor. How's it going, Stu? I don't know if Vampire Lord armor has physics. LoreRim versus Nordic Souls? Is that a... I appreciate you, but is that like a question? I don't think I clicked the right thing. I think that's the right armor. There's vampire clothing. What do I prefer and why? I would hope that I prefer the list that I made. Otherwise, I fucked up somewhere. So I'm probably not the best guy to ask LoreRim versus Nordic Souls. They're completely different lists, visually, gameplay-wise. I mean, that's a big, big bear. Take the shit out of it. I think they just think you're streaming. There's a surprising amount of people who they pop into the stream and they don't know that I made the list. I mean, which is fair. It's not like I'm super like well known. There's tons of people who, even in the Skyrim modding community, who don't know who I am. And then there's also a lot of people in the Discord who don't even know that I stream. Snow. I'm really a gigantic fan of the new snow. I think the new snow looks really damn good. It's by far my favorite snow to date. My mod list literally gets advertised on Nexus mods. It's unfair. I mean, I didn't know that they were gonna make a video about my list. Like, it literally, I had zero contact with Nexus when they made that. And I was like, oh, the heck? It's dope that they... Yeah, what's funny, though, is a lot of times I won't be logged into Nexus on my phone. And then I'll go onto Nexus on my phone to check something, and then I get an ad for LoreRim. How dare you be popular? It's unfair to other authors. I mean, what do you want me to say, man? I'm like what? How should I respond to that? Like, okay. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they advertised the Gates of Sovereign Guard a while back. And you didn't see me complaining about it. I'm pretty sure they've made videos and had ads about other, like, collections. LoreRim is quite literally, as far as I know, the very first Wabbajack list that Nexus has even made a video on. So, I mean, I'm glad that a Wabbajack... Okay, you want to know something funny? A lot of other Wabbajack mod list authors were super happy that LoreRim got recognized. Because for a while within the Wabbajack community, people just kind of felt like we were like the black sheep of the mod list community. And that Nexus kind of had a preference towards collections instead. So, yeah, I mean, in my opinion, every Wabbajack list benefited. But that's just me. Hey, appreciate you, Drake. So, I mean, like... I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, fair is, you know, fair is a weird concept in that sense. I mean, you can't just divide every single thing in life like just completely equally. I mean, some people just are given different hands in life. I don't know what to tell you. If collections worked with MO2, they'd be better. Yeah, that'd be cool if they could get MO2 collections. Release date 18th. Equity and modding. Yeah, that's what we need. If every mod list doesn't get the same exact amount of downloads, then I mean, okay, I'm a firm believer in just to kind of you reap what you sow sort of thing. If you just, like, I mean, really just, if you make something that just other people want to play, and you put the effort to,
Walk always in the light.
I mean, just
We will drag you to
showcase it. I mean, I don't know, like, so I literally, so like, for example, I had no idea Mast was gonna make a video about LoreRim. That got a lot of traction. I had no idea Brian Menard was gonna stream LoreRim. That got it a lot of traction. I don't even know how the hell they found LoreRim, to be honest. Like, I don't know if they saw me play it, or they saw somebody else play it, or they just randomly were browsing through the UI and saw LoreRim and were like, oh, this is cool. Zen, I didn't tell him to make a LoreRim video, but he reached out to me and said that he was gonna make a LoreRim video. So that's like the closest I've had to a larger YouTuber reaching out to me to tell me that they were gonna make something for LoreRim. And the only reason he wanted to make a LoreRim video is because he tried LoreRim and he liked it. That's it. It was nothing deeper than that. So I think if you just make a mod list people want to play, and I don't know, like, just make something fun. Make something that you want to play, you know? Zen is how you guys... Yeah, a lot of people founded their Zen, so Zen is a legend for that. Stop explaining yourself, it's good, period. Well, I feel like I gotta explain it because I think there's this weird conception. I've seen this mentioned a few times in a few different spaces. That it's like some weird collaborative effort that I had with a bunch of people, and it really wasn't like that. Yeah, Zen's Nolvis video, I think, got like way more views than the LoreRim one, but it's not like I was just sitting there like seething like, oh my god, why couldn't LoreRim get that many views? It's like, I mean, Nolvis is a popular list that has a lot of broad appeal. Like, I mean, it's weird not to like be happy for Vector. Nolvis is over the top. I mean, there's a lot of people who just want a casual experience, and Nolvis provides that. They just want like a bunch of different types of mods and like be able to experience everything in one list, and Nolvis is like the perfect list for that. As they worry about how things appear instead of how things are. Yeah, I mean, that's how the whole, like... I'm not even gonna get into the coffee weapons thing again, because I don't want to give that individual any more attention. But, I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff that people, in general, yeah, they kind of overblow. The blade staff. I considered adding the blade staff. I just didn't know how I wanted to implement it. It's always in the back of my mind. Plus the well, I mean, the Hogwarts wands models are in LoreRim, but just not the whatchamacallit, animations. But the Hogwarts models replace the Requiem ones. Yeah, I get Tainted Grail access tomorrow, but I can't say anything about it. But I get to start playing it and then do a review. So I'm gonna be freaking busy the next few days, guys. Look at that. You play both? Yeah, that's the right way to do it. Play Nulls for the fantasy feel, play LoreRim for the realism. There you go. Invicta's cool. Invicta has a really unique vibe to it. I mean, all of us looking flash is part of the reason it generates so many views. You know something funny though? I gotta say that this will never not crack me up. Is I remember a long time ago on Twitter, I posted. I think it wasn't even like that long ago, but it was like a year ago. I think LoreRim 2 came out. And I was like, I posted a screenshot on Twitter, aka X, whatever. And then someone was like, that's nothing. Look at my Skyrim. I was like, okay, like let's see what he's got. And he just posted a it was just a screenshot of Nulbis. I was like, I'm like, it doesn't look bad, but I mean that's not your Skyrim. I mean like it's just you are playing somebody else's list. It's like the trees and the UI was a dead giveaway, but the person wanted to be like, oh yeah, look at my list. My list is so much better than your list. Stalker. Does Stalker 2 really have a lot of mods for it? Maybe it was, no, it wasn't Vector. I talked to Vector, it wasn't him. You're the only list author to become popular streaming playing your own list, genius. Am I? I don't know. I just do things without expectations. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, no one's gonna watch, or if there's gonna be 1,000 people. I'm not gonna lie. It was the first time I had like 50 people watch. It was like slightly intimidating. Not like stage fright sort of thing, but I was like, damn, like hopefully I don't say something weird and stupid, but I've come to realize that I inevitably I'll say something weird or stupid and people will still end up tuning in. The Fallout stream was also kind of crazy. The one where the Fallout update came out, there's like a metric ton of people tuned in to watch that, which I wasn't expecting at all. Oh, I hate that it does that sometimes. Never mind, it's good. Yeah, sometimes the slowdown effect lasts too long. The fast food poll. Oh, the tier list. part of me, it's like, if I do this full time, part of me is like, maybe I should just also like branch out into some other genre or game or something. But I wouldn't even know like what to do, you know? Yeah, when LoreRim 3.0 dropped, I think we hit close to 1,200 people viewing that stream. Thoughts on some of the added music? Find some of it unappealing? Why'd you put KFC in D tier? KFC is just kind of gross. KFC is, like, it to me is just worse than Church's Chicken and Popeyes in every single way. I would rather have Zaxby's over KFC. Yeah, KFC is greasy as hell. Popeyes is where it's at. I agree. Popeyes is good. Zaxby's is also pretty solid. I think KFC just has a lot of like name recognition. But yeah, I think it's overrated. Oh, Cane's is good. Cane's is delicious. Sky Oblivion? Yeah, I'd be interested in that. Oh my god, Huey Magoo's. Huey Magoo's is S tier. Huey Magoo's is actually the best. That's like the best chicken place.
That's it. Let's go.
Law distance. Looks like the grass is loading from pretty far away and still looks great. Yeah, I tweaked a lot of settings for LODs. So yeah, I mean, stuff should look more seamless.
That's good.
Let's see if I got Sanguine Symphony. Oh, it might have overridden the settings. Hold it 1 second. Slow down factor. Maybe I keep it at 1.5, but I don't slow it down as much.
Never should have come here.
That wasn't that. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Toronto 380 MCs to 4.0. If I do, it's not like super high priority. I made those mod lists fairly updatable, but we'll see. Doesn't dismembering framework have slowdown too? Yeah, maybe I should just remove the slowdown completely. If people want it, they can just add it back. Something, I don't know. It seems to kind of mess with stuff a little bit. Oh, I never even showed you, oh, that was the other save. Shoot. This one. Then we're gonna let me load. Oh shit. Okay. Wandering Monk. Wasn't there another one? Phalanx. Okay, yeah. So some of these trades, they give you unique weapons. Tireless Fang absorbs 15 stamina but doesn't affect constructs. The unique monk one is Staff of Wandering Stars. An unassuming staff carried by those who walk the unseen past the world. Each element of fire, frost, and shock has a 1% chance to cause an explosion. This one's really cool. Just every time you hit somebody with the staff, it has a 1% chance of blowing up. Author of the most immersive Skyrim mod pack reviews. How would I have done it? For reviewing what? Yeah, I think the new startup is really nice as well. See if I can cause this to explode. Quarterstaves are, I feel like, are underused. Some of the animations are really cool. I feel like nobody ever picks quarterstaves. But they have like some of the cleanest animations. That's damn. Walking staff animations. I don't think so. I fucked it up even more. Wait, hold up. I can fix it. 982A. Who cares about Helgen having a little seam? 980B. 980B. It's just Helgen. What if the real seam? Friends we made along the way. Seam rim. That was good, Anthony. I'm good. How are you? What made you take Sacrilege over Sacrosanct? There was a Requiem patch for it. That's literally it. Because when I started LoreRim, I put too much faith into Nexus created, or Nexus patches for mods. Now in hindsight, if I did LoreRim all over again, I mean, there's some mods that maybe I would add and some that I would remove, but MTG? What's MTG? Can you make a fork of LoreRim with as many teams as possible? Yeah, probably. Oh, Magic the Gathering? No, never played it. I never played that. Let me alternate perspective patch. How about this one? Well, okay, well, copy with overriding. Copy this back in. And then this one. Okay. Do I actively watch UFC? I'll watch some fights here and there. But I don't know about actively. When you actually play for fun, do you leave survival mode on? Yes. I like the casual survival stuff if I'm just playing, but I feel like sometimes, like if I'm trying to show something on stream, then the pop-ups of like food and stuff just kind of gets in the way, you know? So sometimes it just depends on my mood. Do I have a favorite fighter? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about a favorite fighter, but I like a lot of the I like to watch a lot of the female fighters because they can be fucking vicious. CM Punk. No, like female UFC fighters are like holy shit. Like they go at each other's throats. Yeah, sure, that's why. No, like unironically though. Let me see if this is see it. I think that might have done the trick. Hopefully. I'm hoping there's no shit here. I mean, the only mod for restoring Helgen is Helgen Reborn, as far as I know. Who's the Brazilian? Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes was really fun to watch. Amanda Nunes is fucking vicious. Hey, what's good, Sky? Hole's getting deeper. Yeah, I'm gonna launch up and the seam is just gonna bury everybody in Helgen. Alduin is just gonna fall into the abyss. Yeah, Ziggy, I don't know why I wouldn't. Assuming it's well done and everything. Let's make Helgen a bigger hole. We need a mod where every time you die, a hole in the middle of the map just gets larger. Or what if we had like a PUBG style circle? Like a PUBG / Fortnite, whatever circle, and it gets smaller. Skyrim Guard Tales. Oh, from the Jesper author? Yeah, I've seen some of them. Yeah, exactly, Cock. Exactly. Okay, that seam is gone. There's no telling what other problems I created. Toggle grass. We're good? Hey. What the hell did I just jump on? Is there just some random marker there? Right. We're good. Climb the bee. 4.0 doesn't have open cities, but it has something similar-ish. For our stuff on the back. I mean, it's not like a battle axe, it's technically like a warhammer. I mean, you can adjust it if you want. Yeah. Or you build up an entire town. No, but I'm probably not going to do it for 4.0, but I might do it for 4.1, considering adding Hjortensen Hall. To be a bit lower on the back. Yeah, but the problem is, these are Warhammers, so then your Warhammers are also going to be lower, which, if you want that, it's fine, but I don't know. It's kind of whatever. I don't think about it too deep. Let's go kill a bandit or two. LoreRim looks better every time, especially without the grass. Let's see if I can trigger this effect. I don't know if that just did it.
Now wait, this.
Why? Come on. Come on.
I mean, quarterstaff, maybe that quarterstaff might be my next build, to be honest. How does alternate perspective work with the Civil War? Could you conceivably finish the quest line and then start the hogging opening scene? I don't think you can start the Civil War until you do. I mean, I don't think Windhelm Palace of the Kings. Let's see.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
So sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use our talent. And what would you
This doesn't if he's not with us,
Yeah,
he's against us.
yeah. It doesn't even let you join the Civil War yet.
know that.
How long are you going to wait?
I got him! I got the bitch! Don't worry, we're saved. Ulfric is dead. I'm the Ulfric now. Hey, there's the explosion. Spinny, spinny, spin to win. And there's another explosion. Hell yeah. Bonk.
Sorry. Stop that, you muck sprout! Someone's being attacked!
Hey, be careful.
Someone!
For the sons of Skyrim. Mercy. You'll need to do better than that.
Oh! Holy shit. Who else is alive? Who's screaming? Oh, have you noticed I changed the interior lighting? I made it a little bit darker. I think it looks nicer this way. How to deal with perma-blocking enemies that eat your stamina early game? Wait for them to run out of stamina first. Hello? Oh, you can't kill this guy?
Victory is yours.
Damn, he even dodges. This guy's got juke shoes. Unplayable NPC that can't be killed. Is this a modded NPC? Maybe there's a specific reason. Foe Breaker causes fear in creatures or people up to level 30 for 5 seconds. Oh shit! It has a troll staff on it. It's a troll head. That's pretty cool. Hey Chester, I am. Hopefully you are as well. I don't even know what my bounty is gonna be. Adopt to modded player homes. I'm gonna see about adding away in 4.0.
Please, someone do something.
He's just following me around. Holy shit.
We are routed. Fall back.
You're making me angry.
The new Maroon's Razor animation on. I forgot if I added that yet. See, sometimes the slowdown effect just lasts too long. I guess not. How did I do that thing? How did I...
Must be my imagination. What was that?
Yeah, I forgot how I did that. That thing where you flip the deck. Huh. Where you like view your dagger? I forgot how I did that. An idle animation? Maybe. Uh-huh. God, I love these new first-person animations.
Last mistake.
I cannot miss.
It needs to fuck off.
I cannot miss.
You're disabled. Bye-bye. Oh, that's what it is. You have to be not in combat and then you block. Yo, hell yeah. That's so cool. You already know this is going to be in the trailer. You already know this is going to be in the trailer.
I've been looking for you.
That's fucking perfect timing. That is perfect. That is actually perfect timing. Somebody's somewhere over here.
What do you think you're doing?
New challenge. I was about to say, try to kill everybody in the game. Rip. Sophie didn't deserve this. She was actually one of the not shitty children in the game. She just wanted to sell flowers. Can I kill Aventus? Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins and the something of the unworthy shall be baptized in blood and fear.
Prone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that.
So very tough.
Well, you can indeed kill Aventus. I mean, that's fucked up. I mean, I'm just sending him to go visit his mom. I'm a good guy. Backpack. Oh my god, there's backpacks? Holy crap. Singing Symphony Blood Splatters. Yeah, I'm waiting for the blood pools that are releasing. Wow, that's crazy. And hey, this was a really fun stream, guys. Immersion broken time to uninstall. Hell yeah. No, but this was a super fun stream. Yeah, I have my work cut out for me. Holy shit, it's midnight. I didn't even realize. But yeah, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of things to patch, a lot of things to add. But hopefully we have a good 4.0 release. Everything goes smooth. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for the coffees. Thank you guys so much for the YouTube memberships and just for hanging out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good night, everyone.